I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
The Myntra end of retail sale is coming soon. Get 50 to 90% off. Myntra, save on fashion, save fashion.
Hi, good evening, Dheeraj. I will just start. Let me post links, then we can start. Oh, we have audience ready. Four people. This is new. Right. Ketu Antardasha with Guru Mahadasha with Ketu in the 10th house, Guru in the 12th house retro. Will it be good? It will be good in Ketu Jupiter related matters. Jupiter is knowledge and Ketu is research. If you put your time and effort in knowledge oriented research or research oriented knowledge, okay, it will be a good dasha. But Ketu is not a materialistic planet. It is more a spiritual planet. It is more a planet of letting go of the things, not to expect any materialistic ambitions and all. So if you go into materialistic side of life, it can be difficult dasha. If you go into spiritual side of life, like meditation, research, occult, mysticism, spirituality, then it can be a good dasha. Okay. So it all depends on where you want to utilize this time period. Okay. Ketu is in the 10th house Gemini, so don't expect much from your authority figures and don't expect much from your seniors, bosses. Otherwise, you can be in trouble. Trouble in the sense disappointments. Okay. But if you focus on knowledge oriented pursuits, spirituality, Jupiter and Ketu both represent spirituality. Best time to like meditate, to go to like any guru and all that. Okay. It is a good time for that. As I always say, like every dasha can be beneficial dasha if you uh, if you do things related with that planet. So Jupiter is knowledge, Ketu is research. Get into research oriented knowledge. It will be great dasha. Good evening, Dheeraj. Namaste, Anil Kumar ji. What is aura? I don't know. Like people say that there is an aura around a person and all that. I never experienced anything like that. Okay, so I cannot help you anything about it. Venus and Mercury in the seventh house with Moon in the first house, Virgo rising. Will it affect health always? Nothing is always in life. Everything is everything comes in phases and all. Okay, so it may bring some health issues, but it largely depends on the dashas which you are going through, dasha and transits. So if you are in better dasha, better transit, you can have better results. Also, like for Virgo ascendant people, this Saturn is transiting through sixth house right now, and it is going to transit there for at least like 2 more years. up to mid of 2025. So that may be like concerning for health, because it is a real long transit of Saturn. So just be extra careful, extra cautious about health in next 2 years time. But it is only 2 years, so if you are good enough in proactive ways, then you can deal with the situation in a better way. Right, but events like health issues and all, they all depend on your dashas and transits. Can Jupiter aspects on debilitated planet cancel their debilitation and give positive results? Nothing cancels anything in astrology. Understand this basic thing. Everything gives its result. So Jupiter's aspect will also give the result. Jupiter's and that debilitated planet will also give result. Now understand how it works. So suppose Mars is debilitated. So the one of the generic ways that generic result is that person doesn't know how to express his anger and aggression when Mars is debilitated. So now Jupiter's aspect is there. Jupiter is what? Guru. It is what? Higher education, guiding and counseling. So what Jupiter is showing in Jupiter's aspect on Mars is showing this person should take guidance from the people. This person should be receptive towards the advice of the people, especially if someone is in the stature of the guru, how to redirect his energy. Okay, so this is what is expected, then he can handle the Mars Cancer energy in a better way. Just because it is aspecting, it is not going to change. If you do something related with that aspect, then it is going to change. Okay, so Jupiter's aspects are all about knowledge gaining and knowledge sharing. So more he gains the knowledge, more he gets the counseling, right counseling from right person, and more he is receptive towards that counseling. Many people get the right person also, many people get the right guru also, but they never appreciate the person. Okay, so he also needs to be receptive, then we can expect some benefits, some better results. Okay. Uh, right. Can just right. Moon Ketu conjunction in first house Taurus ascendant results. Moon Ketu conjunction can make someone like very good psychic or mystic. Okay. Very uh, normally like a spiritual mother or a spiritual person himself, but overall a research oriented mind. Moon is mind, Ketu is research. Okay, and Moon is exalted, so a research oriented mind may be in the financial matters, because Taurus is the sign of wealth and assets. So they may love to like research a lot in these matters. So this can be result. Basically, they can do well in any research oriented field. Mercury Antardasha with Jupiter Mahadasha can lead to getting jobs and or stability. You are asking, you are telling. Okay. First, confirm that. Mercury Jupiter Dasha, Mercury Antardasha, Jupiter Mahadasha. They both are teaching oriented planets. Same rule again applies. What I said about Jupiter Ketu, they both are spirituality related planets. So Jupiter Ketu Dasha is good for spirituality. Now Jupiter Mercury Dasha, Jupiter is teaching, guiding, counseling and like sharing knowledge. Mercury is all about communication, counseling, teaching and all. So common theme is teaching. This dasha is excellent for any type of collection of information and sharing of information. Okay, this person is if this person is interested in collecting information, sharing information, and this dasha is excellent. But if he wants to, if the person wants to do anything else, then he may have frustrated results. That's it. Okay. This Jupiter Mercury Dasha can also be good for business. Mercury itself represents business. For job or job change or stability in job, this Dasha should activate job related houses, then the person will we can expect some better result if it is if it is activating job related houses. If it is not, then we cannot expect. Okay. Right. Sagittarius ascendant, if Jupiter in the seventh house, does it also mean rental income? As its fourth lord placed in seventh house of business and aspecting 11th. Rental income I will see more from like sixth house. Sixth house represents your tenants. Okay, sixth house and or fourth house. Fourth house is house property. So if like fourth lord is going into the second house, fourth lord going into the 11th house, sixth lord going into 11th house, sixth lord going into the second house, then it shows like person can have like benefits from house properties or benefits from tenants. This is like far-fetched. What you have written in a message, it is far-fetched. They're like Jupiter's aspect. It can happen, but it is like a rare possibility. How about Saturn's aspect on Jupiter and Ketu? Hard work. Jupiter Saturn is always about hard work and perseverance and delays and all. So Jupiter is knowledge again, Ketu is research, and Saturn's aspect is there. So if this person goes into any research oriented knowledge and put some efforts there, he can expect a result after repetitive efforts, after perseverance, after delays, hard work, and perseverance. Okay, that is Saturn's aspect on Jupiter and Ketu. I am fine, Priya ji. How are you? Right. Namaste, Odeshi ji. How are you? Mm, Jupiter Saturn is always effort. Then Uttar Bhadra native also have to lot of effort in life. As Jupiter is sign lord, and yeah, we can say so. Okay. And there is nothing meaningful happens in life without any effort. Okay. So this is. How can you judge a planet is strong or weak? First five things you consider before. Weakness and strength is always sign based. Okay. Exaltation is considered as the highest dignity, then Mool Trikon, then own sign, then friendly sign, then neutral sign, then enemy sign, and then debilitation. Many astrologers consider like own sign as the own sign or Mool Trikon as the better dignity than exaltation. I consider exaltation still as a better dignity, and own and Mool Trikon as the second level. Okay. So this is the thing. So a strength or weakness of any planet is only based on the dignity, exaltation, own sign, Mool Trikon, then this friendly sign, neutral sign, enemy sign, and then like debilitation. Okay, exaltation is the best dignity, debilitation is the worst dignity. Uh, If a person has exalted planets, he will have some sort of good result sooner or later in life. If person has debilitated planets, he will have some sort of difficulty sooner or later in life. That's it. How to see if, like how to see chart, FA chart. What is FA? Father's chart. Okay. Father's chart from natal chart from ninth house or from sun or from the house where ninth lord is placed. I am confused. Fourth house is mother. Your father is a spouse of your mother. That's it. 10th house is father. Okay. So when you consider fourth house as mother, automatically it makes 10th house as the father. Many astrologers consider ninth house as father, but I don't follow that logic. I don't consider that is correct. It should be 10th house only. Okay. So whenever you want to see your father's life from your chart, make 10th house as ascendant. Okay. Make 10th house as ascendant and rotate the whole chart, and it will give you your father's chart. Right. Fifth lord in fifth house, third lord in the sixth house. What would result be expected for Virgo rising? Uh, Saturn is in Saturn sign, so like childbirth can be delayed, love romance matter may be very cold, and in education matters also, like person needs to work hard. In relationship also, like lots of adjustments are required. Then and this third lord in the sixth house, that means Mars is an Aquarius. Person in initial life at least, person may get into unnecessary conflicts, unnecessary fights, which can be avoided. Okay, so that's what he needs to learn as he grows up, to choose his conflicts, choose his fights wisely. Okay, so that is also what he needs to learn. And then this Mars in Aquarius also means like person can be working in large organization or technology related field. This is like generic. Okay, I have to see the whole chart to like have any understanding about the exact career and all, but this is like generic result you can expect. Also, like Mars in Aquarius can make a person aggressive in early life, and they may have lots of frustration and all. 12th lord in the 6th house, can it give intuitive powers to the person because it will give its 7th aspect to the 12th house, right? Any planet aspecting its own sign, it kind of protects that sign. Okay, so it is just like I am standing outside my home and I am looking after my home. I am protecting and safeguarding. I am standing guard of my home. So this is what happens with any planet aspecting its own sign. It kind of protects that sign. Oh, sorry. Venus Mercury conjunction in the seventh house. Which one of the two lords should be strengthened, or is it not needed as per you? Your chart is strong enough. Okay, understand this basic thought that I will strengthen my planet. What it shows that you are stronger than them and you are going to bring strength to them. Okay. At some point of time, at some level, we have to let go of our ego, the human ego, that we can do this, we can do that. Okay, we are not even sure that this live stream will continue or not. Okay, I will survive for 1 hour. Like internet will be there for 1 hour, electricity will be there for 1 hour. We don't even know that. Okay, except that we are very weak as a human being. Okay, and we have no control over these planets, so we cannot bring strength to them. They are bringing strength to us. Okay. So get rid of this thought that you are going to strengthen any planet. Yes. Okay. Yes, Mercury, this is done. How would you interpret the application of the mind when Mercury is in Aries, is hammed between Sun in Aries and Saturn in Aries? Mind is largely a moon related thing, but Mercury still impacts the intellect. Okay. This is called Papkartari Yoga when Mercury is under like hamming of Sun and Saturn. This is like can be aggressive mind because Mercury is in Aries along with Mars, like fiery. Sorry, Sun fiery. So person can have like aggressive mindset, aggressive way of using the intellect, I should say. And proper counseling is needed, like person can be very aggressive in his communications and decision making. They may take decisions just like that without thinking much. So proper counseling and guidance is necessary. Okay. Then only like this energy also, if they can meditate, well and good, that will bring awareness automatically. So this is like a difficult conjunction for Mercury because it is hammed between like my Sun and Saturn. This is difficult. Okay. How to become more patient with life? Saturn Dasha just revealed how impatient I am with everything. Just don't have your criteria. It's like the we suffer only because of our criteria, that we already have this mindset, this thing should happen in my life and this thing should not happen in my life. Okay. We are only suffering in our life because of our own criterias. We set our criterias that I need like job by this age, I need to get married by this age, I need to have car and home by this age, I need to have children by this age. So this is criterias made by you. Universe doesn't give you any criteria of life. Existence or the energy you call it God, that energy didn't promise you anything. Why you are making your own criteria unnecessarily? Okay. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen, whatever is supposed not to happen will not happen. Okay. So we suffer only because of our criteria. This impatience also comes because of your criteria. You think that by 25 I should be in the job, and you are not 25, and job is not there. So like how you, in what way you are suffering? Because of what way you are suffering? Your own criteria. You made it. Okay. So just try not to make any criteria for life and live life as it comes. Okay. Then you will be in much better situation. As per you, which is considered good placement, Jupiter in fourth house or ninth house? Good or bad is largely decided by good or bad is largely decided by this dignity, not house. Okay, it is called sign based dignity, not house based dignity. So Jupiter in fourth house, Jupiter in ninth house. Either ways, if it is in Capricorn, it is difficult. Okay, but Jupiter in fourth house or Jupiter in ninth house, either ways, if it is in Cancer, it is strong. Okay, so dignity, strength, good or bad, is seen from the sign based dignity, not from the house based. Still, if I have to choose between the two, um, Jupiter in fourth house and Jupiter in ninth house, I will say ninth house is better because it is like natural house of Jupiter only, Sagittarius sign, ninth sign. So I will take ninth house as the better placement of Jupiter. Okay. What will if affects it? What is it? Uh, Trikonesh Dasha of 10th house. If Trikonesh of the 10th is not that well placed. What is Trikonesh of 10th house? I'm not aware. Okay. And should we also consider Trikonesh for the 10th or not? I have no idea what is meant by Trikonesh of for 10th. So you have to explain it. Is numerology considered as occult science? Right. Occult is anything that is hidden and that is not taught by your school, colleges, and universities. For any such knowledge where you have to make a special effort and it is not regularly taught, is occult. Okay. If any planet in the sixth house is in the sixth house, it is sad that we have some prarabdha related with that planet. Is prarabdha always bad? Not necessarily. If Jupiter is in Cancer in the sixth house or Moon is in Taurus in the sixth house, and like Mars in Capricorn in the sixth house, then prarabdha can be good also. But sixth house will have its own impact. Like sixth house is still like your obstacles. So planets in the sixth house will still face obstacles. Okay, we will still face obstacles in related with the that house. Okay. uh, right. Fourth house moon, Saturn, Mars debilitated, Jupiter, Ketu uh, in rising. Fourth house moon, Saturn, Mars debilitated, Jupiter, Ketu in rising. Empathy of native. From here, I'm not getting the chart. Jupiter, Ketu are in rising in which sign? I don't know. Okay, Saturn, Mars, fourth house moon. Saturn, Mars are debilitated in which houses? I don't know. So this is like difficult for me to tell. Empathy, like moon position. Moon represents your emotions. So if moon is well placed, moon is in good dignity and all, Aries rising. So Saturn in the first house, Jupiter, Ketu. Jupiter, Ketu, and Saturn, Jupiter, Ketu together. Okay, fine. The problem with this chart is Mars is debilitated. Okay. The empathy factor, as I said, like moon represents mind, moon also represents emotions. Also, fifth house is your receptivity towards other people, how receptive you are towards other people and all. So this is where, like, if moon is strong, the person can be like emotional about others feelings and all. Here the trouble is that first house has Saturn debilitated, then its lord is also debilitated. Okay, so I will be careful while trusting this person. Okay, I'm not saying every person with this chart is not untrustworthy, but I will take some time. Okay. Any remedy for seventh house? Lisha madam, how are you? Long time no see, no coffee, no tea. Anyways, any remedy for seventh house, Ketu and Moon, except meditation? Why? Why people don't want to do meditation? Okay. Anyways, so Ketu Moon, get into any research-oriented uh, area. Okay, Moon is mind, Ketu is research. So more you involve yourself into research-oriented activity, mind will feel stable, will feel relaxed and all. Okay, so that is what you should do, or the person should do, whomsoever has Ketu Moon together. Meditation is the key. If a person can do meditate, that will be great. But if he cannot meditate, at least involve into research-oriented activities. Which is considered priority like sign or house. Jupiter stays in one sign for 1 year. Many people will with same sign. Will Jupiter give same result considering other factors? No. And this is where you have to read some articles on my website on gunas and consciousness. Okay, the whole thing depends on your guna level, whether you are rajasic, tamasic, or sattvic. Okay, I did an interesting calculation one day that in city like Mumbai or Delhi, within 1 minute about 80 children take birth. Okay, now it is like 80 children have the same exact chart, not only D1 chart but also all the divisional charts plus D60 is same for them. Now we cannot say that these 80 children are going to behave in same way in the similar situations. Okay, now what will make the difference? Okay, the difference will be their evolution level, the soul's evolution level, whether they are rajasic, tamasic, or sattvic. Okay, that is the main thing which decides where person is going to focus. Okay, understand, your chart, houses, planets, signs, they also represent many things. Okay, they also represent many things. This like mm, uh, all the representations of houses and signs, they can be divided into three categories: rajasic, tamasic, or sattvic. So if you are more tamasic person, you will be attracted to tamasic representation. If you are more rajasic person, you will be attracted towards rajasic representation. If you are more sattvic person, you will be attracted towards more sattvic representation. Okay, this is how it works, but it is like big topic, but it is the only meaningful topic. Okay, gunas, gunas of the nature, tamasic, rajasic, or sattvic. If Ketu Rahu is in the sixth house, should a person consider homeopathic or Ayurvedic treatment? Right. Which treatment works best? If Rahu is in the sixth house, maybe Ayurvedic, and if Ketu is in the sixth house, maybe homeopathic. Okay. Thank you, Lisha madam. Kartikeya Pandeji. When can we expect results of Raj Yoga such as Neej Bhang to fructify? When you do something related with those planets. Okay. Understand this basic thing that yogas and all these things they give you result. Okay. But when you do something related with those positions, okay, suppose there is a Nij Bhang Raj Yoga happening in your, let's suppose you are a Pisces ascendant person and Nij Bhang Raj Yoga, or let's take other example. I think you have Mercury Venus together in Pisces. Now, okay, so Virgo ascendant Mercury Venus is in Pisces, so it is in the seventh house. Nij Bhang Raj Yoga is happening, but where it is happening? It is happening in the seventh house. Seventh house is what? Your business, masses, other people, and dealing with other people, interacting with other people. So this yoga will give you the best result only when you deal with the other people, only when you deal with the masses in business setup. If you are not even doing business, how can you expect the result to come? Okay, if you are not doing anything related with the seventh house or Mercury or Venus or Pisces, how can you expect results to come your way? Okay, so this is where everything comes back at what actions. Like from the first question till now, you asked the first question, Jupiter Ketu dasha. What I said, Jupiter represents this, Ketu represents that, get into like this type of activity, then you can expect better results. Understand this basic thing, no planet is giving on its own. Unless and until you put efforts, you are not going to get anything. And your effort should be aligned. These planetary positions are just indications in your chart where you can get the better result, like what type of activities you should do. Jupiter is in the ninth house, okay, get into teaching, counseling, guiding type of profession. Jupiter is in like second house, get into like financial type of profession. Okay, Jupiter is in the fifth house, why not you work on your creative side? Okay, so every planetary placement is guiding you somewhere. If you do things related with that guidance, then you get the best of the result. Just because a planet is sitting there is not giving you any good result. You have to like activate. Suppose this room is here, everywhere there is electricity current flowing. If I don't even put the bulb or tube light here, how can I get the light? I have to make that much of effort of putting lights here or putting AC there. Okay, then only I can get benefit. I have to put that much of effort. Okay, so this is what everyone should understand, and no planet is giving any result on its own unless and until you put efforts. Okay, nothing is happening on its own just because of planets sitting here or there or making a yoga. That yoga is also an indication what you should be doing. Does Saturn Rahu in the second house does it give unstable income any remedy? If yes, Saturn Rahu, now this is another example. Saturn Rahu in the second house, that means person has to be extra careful about his finances, about his wealth. Okay, so this person should work on his finances and his savings from very early in life. Like when he is growing up, from that time only he needs to learn how to save my money in a better way, how to be more and more financially like secure. This should be the concern, otherwise this person is going to see a difficult problem in the financial matters. So this much effort is needed. Just because Saturn Rahu is there in the second house, or Jupiter's aspect on the second house, nothing is going to nullify anything. You have to put an effort. Okay, so this place also, like it is difficult for money matters. If Saturn Rahu are together in the like second house of wealth, person may gain money but person may not be able to save the money. So this person needs to learn through this life how to save more and more money, how to be more money conscious. This is his job in this life, to learn this, how to handle family related matters in a better way. Right. Sun in Uttarashada in Capricorn, ascendant Saturn in third house in Revati Nakshatra. What is the question? Right? There is no question here. Sorry for the confusion available. Aries rising with Jupiter Ketu in the first house, Saturn house. Cancer has Moon, Saturn, debilitated Mars conjunction. I will be very careful with this person. Moon with Saturn and Mars. They don't have any. They may not have any emotions at all. Okay. So I will be very careful while trusting this person. What is the nature and mind of the native when Moon is in Scorpio, 28 degrees, conjunct with Jupiter in Scorpio, 12 degree with outer planet Neptune in Scorpio, 7 degree in 5th house for Cancer ascendant. We should not judge a person through their chart. Okay. Uh, Moon is in Scorpio, especially in early life, they can have like lots of emotional instability. Okay. Emotionally, they may not find connection with people and all. It is difficult for love matters. But Moon, Jupiter in Scorpio, along with Neptune, shows that if they work on their creativity or creative interest, research oriented creativity, it can be bringing better result. In love matters, they can feel themselves as unlucky because Moon is debilitated. As Moon is like love matters are still very important for this person because Moon is there, mind is there, but as it is debilitated, they may end up in choosing the wrong partners. Okay, that type of thing can happen. Okay, so this is what happens with what is the nature of mind of the native. Right. It is an unstable mind, at least in the beginning of life. If seventh house nakshatra of Rahu, can it indicate cheating in partnership? Uh, if it is Ardra nakshatra, I may consider. Okay, but anyway, seventh lord going into the sixth house, that means like relationships are going into conflicts. So it can be the situation. The conflicts can come up for one reason or the other. Cheating can also be one reason, but I will limit cheating thing only with Ardra nakshatra. Okay. Remaining nakshatras are Swati and Sadrishak. They may not don't have like cheating kind of energy. Okay, but Ardra may bring that type of result. Hello, Madam Mandal, Madam. Thank you so much for my questions. I'm really grateful. That's great. You should also work. Okay. We all need to work. We need to understand this thing, the basic thing about astrology and astrological planetary position. No planet is giving any result if you are not putting any effort. Okay. These are just the indicating pointers in your chart where you should be careful, where you can get better results. That's it. Okay. If you put results, if you put efforts accordingly, you can get better results. uh, Pratibha, Saturn 3, Moon 23, conjunction in 12th house in Virgo. How will be Saturn Dasha emotionally? Right, it is difficult Dasha, especially for emotions because Saturn is with Moon. Saturn has nothing to do with emotions, right? Saturn is a complete detached planet. So person may feel that okay fine, I'm not getting any emotional connection from anyone, no one understands my emotions, no one cares for me. This type of feelings can be there when Saturn Moon conjunction is there. But again, like the way out of this situation is meditation. More time you spend in meditation and spiritual pursuits, better you can feel about your emotional health. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, Rajesh, Udeshi ji, and Naveen ji. Sun Mercury Mars conjunction in Gemini. Results. Business oriented person must do his own business, but at the same time he can be fiery with his communication. Mercury is communication and it is along with two fiery planets, Sun and Mars. Sun is fire, Mars is fire. Okay. So person can be like very fiery. Okay. So this is difficult for communication things, communication related things. But if the person works on that and makes his communications more mild or approachable or convenient for others, then better results. But business oriented life is better for this person with so many planets in Gemini. uh, for Capricorn ascendant, Sun is in Uttarashada Nakshatra, and Capricorn dispositor of Sun is Saturn, is in third house, Revati. Does it indicate foreign trade? It indicates business first of all, like first lord in the third house. Okay, so life path is going towards third house related matters. So this indicates that first of all the person should be in the business setup. uh, Whether the foreign trade will involve or not depends on the like other houses related with foreign lands, like ninth house, 12th house and their dashas. So Saturn's 10th aspect is going on to the 12th house, so that shows a possibility of having a foreign trade and all. Okay. So that is indicative, but still like it depends on largely on the dashas. But at the same time person has to get into his own business. Sun and Mars exchange. Sun in 11th how Sun is 11th lord and Mars is second lord. uh, right. Mars with Jupiter and Rahu. Okay. Sun is nakshatra lord of Sun is 11th lord and Mars is Mars with Jupiter and Rahu. Okay. Sun is nakshatra lord of Saturn. Sun 27 and Mercury in the second house. Mm, person has lots of energy in Leo sign. Okay, it is a Libra ascendant chart, and lots of planets are in the 11th house. 11th house Leo, and Rahu, Jupiter, Mars are together. Okay, so this shows like person will do well in entrepreneurship. 11th house is entrepreneurship and serving humanity. They need to be like taking care of their money matters, because lots of malefic energy is in the second 11th. So they can have they may just spend money just like that. Okay, they may not be able to save, so that's where they need to work. Okay. Plus another thing with this situation, they can be in entrepreneurship of any creative nature. They can pursue their creativity and get into this get into like better results of 11th house Leo. Leo is the sign of creativity, so that's why I'm saying. Okay. If a planet is yoga karak for that ascendant and placed in Aquarius sign, what will be the result if Saturn is well placed and Rahu is not well placed in the chart? Saturn remains Saturn. Uh, uh, Forever it is the case. Saturn remains Saturn. Okay. So anyways, results are coming with delay, hard work, perseverance. So person will get the result of this yoga karak planets around 30 or mid 30. Anyways. Okay. So regardless of where Rahu is placed and all, doesn't matter. Saturn holds. Okay. I know your views on relationship matters, but what do you tell people who are not getting any good result in relationship matters, but still they are asking for solution and are willing to work? Largely only one person contacts, that is the first difficulty. Okay. Either husband is on the call or wife is on the call, either boyfriend on the call, on the girlfriend is on the call. Everyone feels that other person needs counseling. Okay. So that is the first difficulty in relationship counseling, and it largely depends on my only advice is that a relationship can be worked on only when both sides are ready to work on. Okay, now both sides are open for open and receptive towards counseling, talking with each other, and resolving their issues. Then only, if it is not happening, forget about it. Okay. uh, Sun Mercury Saturn in 8th house in Capricorn, currently running Sun Mahadasha. Please suggest some remedy. Great. And do you really feel like understand this thing, like Ankita and everyone? This is question for everyone, whomsoever is here. Do you people really feel that astrologers have remedy? Let me know. Because if I have remedies, I will improve my life. First of all, I will improve my life. Why would I improve other person's life? Why would I tell remedy to anyone else? Okay, you can do this remedy and you can get this and all. Just think from this angle also. Like people are selling remedies for becoming rich and all that. Why you need to sell remedy to become rich when you have remedy? Do remedy for yourself and become rich. Okay. So just think about it. The person who is selling you remedy, telling you remedy, why he is not applying the same remedy for himself? I don't think there is anything like remedy. Only remedy is meditation. Meditate, you will be in much better situation, and try to be aligned with your chart's energy. Sun, Mercury, Saturn in 8th house Capricorn. In relationship matters, difficult placement, but in business matters, it is excellent placement if the person perseveres with his business. Okay. Person can be like a very successful business person. So if the person is ready and willing to be a business person, this is an excellent position. And dasha is also running of sun dasha. What else you need? So your chart is perfect for your life, just that we want to follow some other path. Your chart is showing this direction, you want to go into this direction, and that's why you need remedy. And if you need remedy, there will be some person who is selling you remedy, and then you will be thinking, okay, this remedy didn't work, this person is fraud. Well, ask yourself, are you ready for the real one? Are you ready for the real guru who is telling you there is no remedy? Just awareness is the best remedy. Just be aware of your chart, what your chart is trying to tell you, and you can handle the situation in a much better way. Otherwise, only this thing will happen. Some other astrologer will come online and you will again ask, or tell me some remedy, and you will find some person selling something to you. Okay. That is it. Like this whole universe works on one principle: demand and supply. Whatever you demand, it gets supplied. So if you demand remedies now and then, you will get a person who is going to sell you some remedy. And then you may feel, oh, this remedy didn't work, this person was fraud. You won't realize you didn't listen to the other person who was telling you there is no remedy. Can restaurant business, I can tell you about the exact business only after looking at people's chart. Okay, I cannot tell you. This is not career consultation, this is like random questions. So if you want proper guidance, please take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Don't take from me. Okay, I'm not saying take from me, from anyone of your choice. What are your views on Bhrigu Nandi Nadi? I don't practice it. Okay, I don't practice it, so I cannot say anything. I don't use it much in my in. I don't use it anyhow in my consultations. Okay. Mars and Venus in fourth house. Venus Mahadasha, Antardasha Venus. Which business should be? Uh, I cannot give consultation here. I have to look at the. It is not about the money or consultation. One consultation takes like 1 hour time. Here, the whole session is of 1 hour. I cannot give whole time to one person, right? So this is why, like, if you want some proper consultation, some proper guidance, please take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Okay. Capricorn ascendant with Mercury is in the sixth house in Gemini. Mercury is in the sixth house in Gemini in Ardhara Nakshatra. Rahu is in 11th house in Jyeshtha Nakshatra. Does it indicate foreign travels? Foreign trade. Uh, Capricorn ascendant Mercury is in the sixth house in Gemini and Rahu in. I won't say like if Rahu Mercury conjunction would have been there, or if uh, any like foreign land related houses were involved, then like more possibility. But it is too far fetched from this much. Hi from India, Sandim. How are you? Uh, what is the interpretation of Atmakaraka Saturn in Aries, 28 degree Kritika? Pada 1 in regard to career direction, and Namatkaraka Moon in Scorpio Jeshta, both are debilitated. Again, I am not giving career consultation here. Please ask conceptual questions. Career consultation takes around 1 hour time. What is your opinion on degree difference when planet aspects? Closer the degree, more the impact. Okay. They will have impact even at this much of degree difference, like you said, Saturn 3 degree and Sun 27 degree. With Saturn, impact is always there. Okay, and there cannot be anything related with Saturn which doesn't have any impact. Okay, so this is the thing. Then like other thing, this so what I was saying, that more closer they are, even this is giving the result. I am saying closer they are, more intense result. Okay. How do we see health issues in a horoscope, like stomach problems? Fifth house, sixth house, intestines. Okay. Fifth house represents large intestine, sixth house represents small intestine. Okay. So just a second. Okay. These houses are becoming important, fifth and sixth, these house lots also, fifth and sixth, their position, and obviously the dashas. Okay. Send him, I'm just giving you my email address where you can contact me for consultation if you require it. Okay. So it will be helpful for you. So I okay. Right. I hope you get it. uh, right. I have Ketu in the first house in Cancer with Ashlesha in the Lagna. I have difficult relationship with my mother. Any thoughts on this? Cancer is natural, like natural fourth sign, has the fourth house energy. Ketu is a difficult planet. Ketu is separation. So Cancer is also sign of emotions. Person feels emotionally separated. Person feels that no one understands my emotions, and all these type of feelings can be there with Ketu in Cancer sign. Also, your moon's position is important. Moon represents mother and Venus. Venus is your fourth lord, and that is also important. That can also indicate your relationship ship with your mother. Okay, so this is like a difficult situation, especially with the relationship with mother. Ketu in the Cancer. Lots of emotional frustrations can be there. Thank you. You're welcome. Please give some insights on Dasha Lagna. What is Dasha Lagna? I don't know. Do you have an email request for consultation? Right, I just gave you. Sir, if a Nakshatra Lord of the 10th Lord is placed in the 5th house, where will 5th house significance be there in career? Okay, these are the steps for career consultation, 10 steps. Ascendant Lord position, Ascendant Nakshatra Lord position, second house Lord position, 11th house Lord position, 10th Lord position, Bhrigu Bindu, Rahu position, any house where you have 3 or more planets, Atmakarka, Amatyakarka, Dasha transit, then conclusion. 11 steps. And you want me to tell your career in one step. It is not possible, I am telling you. Uh, Venus in Rohini Nakshatra. Good for creative purposes. Good for creative purposes, finance and wealth. Okay. That is for these reasons it can be good, but for relationship matters it is difficult. Okay, like with relationship, person may get into like difficult relationships. Okay, Venus in Rohini. uh, I have Wish Yoga in 11th house in Taurus. Any thoughts on that? So Wish Yoga is Saturn Moon conjunction. This again shows your difficulty with your mother. Only good thing is that Moon is exalted. What it shows is that like a person is going to overcome those emotional insecurities. Now from this position, like Saturn also aspects your ascendant. This is like now Saturn Ketu impact on Cancer. This is like double impact of Saturn and Ketu on your ascendant Cancer, which again brings this emotional like depression to you, emotional frustration to you. And this Saturn Moon is like again like no one understands my emotions and no one cares for me. These type of feelings can be like very prominent. As I said, only one thing is good, that Moon is in Taurus. So as you grow, you will understand how to handle your emotions in a better way. Okay, meditation is still helpful for you. If you can do meditation, then it is great. Then this is done. This is done. Hello, sir. I am Aquarius ascendant. With Moon in first house, Saturn in fourth house, I have Venus, Jupiter, Rahu conjunction in fifth house. Okay, Sun, Mercury in the sixth house. I will become. Will I become an actor? Lots of energy is in your fifth house. Venus, Jupiter, Rahu. Fifth house is main house of creativity. So you can consider. Okay, but as I said, this is not a forum of giving career consultation. I cannot tell you definitely. Okay, from this much information I can tell you, okay, that it looks like a prominent chart for creative purposes. Okay. When we rotate chart from the planet whose dasha is going on, then that is last way to see the dasha result. Okay, first of all karka result, second result is the lord result, third result is where planet is sitting, fourth result is the nakshatra, fifth result is the nakshatra in which the planet is sitting, sixth result is of aspect, seventh result is of conjunction, last result is like you rotate the whole chart from that dasha planet as lagna. That is completely last thing. Okay, it is last additional result you get, it is not the first result. Saturn in uttara falguni nakshatra, work hard and then only the results are coming. Thank you, god bless you, you are library of knowledge. Thank you, no problem. Okay. Okay, I think we are done. We are over time today. 1 hour 6 minutes and all. Any other question, or we can close for the day? Okay, we have some questions. I will take all both these questions, then we can close. Pisces rising, Venus Purvashada in 10th house with Mercury Sun relationship. Relationships are always difficult. Pisces Virgo relationship. Okay, it is like relationship of frustration, Jupiter Mercury relationship. Then the Venus is in 10th house. If it is in Mula Nakshatra, then it is really difficult. If any of these planets are in Mula Nakshatra, Venus, Mercury or Sun, then it is like really difficult. Okay, Mula Nakshatra, it is not a relationship oriented nakshatra. So that can make it a like very difficult relationship. But positively, like Jupiter Mercury relationship are, although relationship of frustration, they can still be worked on. It is not like a deadly relationship like Mercury Mars or Sun Saturn. It can still be worked on. Okay, if both partners are ready to work on that relationship, that can be worked on. My daughter is Capricorn ascendant, Lord in the third house, Wish Yoga. Jupiter in first house. What are the effect of the lords of third and first in each other's house? This is called exchange of Parivartan Yoga. So now Saturn Jupiter exchange is happening. What it means exchange, like a normal definition is that they are exchanging houses, so they have become friends and all. Okay, not necessary. It is just that whatever they share, they will cooperate with each other on those matters. Like Saturn and Jupiter both represent law. Okay, Saturn represents law, Jupiter also represents law. So if this child goes into legal profession, it is an excellent Parivartan Yoga or exchange. But what they don't like share with between themselves is they are like Jupiter is a relationship oriented planet, Saturn is not a relationship oriented planet. So in relationship matters, this exchange is not going to help. Okay, so whenever an exchange is happening, you have to see which things they share between themselves, which things they don't share. Whatever they share, they cooperate. Whatever they don't share, they don't cooperate. Okay, thank you. I hope it was helpful. Great, let's meet next week.